On 26 January 2024, the court delivered its order on South Africa's request for provisional measures, determining that Israel's action in Gaza are possibly genocidal. The court was near unanimous in its order for provisional measures, which include that Israel shall take all measures within its power to prevent all acts of genocide as contained in Article 2 of the Genocide Convention, and prevent and punish direct and public incitement to do so. Israel is furthermore required to take effective measures to provide urgently needed basic services and humanitarian assistance. Madam President, it is not just about more aid. It is about complete, unhindered aid. Further, Israel must ensure effective measures are taken to prevent the destruction of evidence and ensure its preservation. Importantly, Israel is required to provide a report to the court on the measures it has taken to give effect to these provisional measures within 1 month. These provisional measures are directly binding on Israel, which is required pursuant to the court's order and to the Genocide Convention itself to stop all acts by it that are plausibly genocidal. There's clearly no credible basis for Israel to continue to claim that its military actions are in full compliance with international law, including the Genocide Convention, having regard to the court's ruling. Additionally, following the court's order, third states are now on notice of the existence of a serious risk of genocide against the Palestinian people in Gaza. They must therefore also act independently and immediately to prevent genocide by Israel and to ensure that they are not themselves in violation of the Genocide Convention, including by aiding or assisting in the commission of genocide. This necessarily imposes an obligation on all states to cease funding and facilitating Israel's military actions, which are plausibly genocidal. Madam President, the events of the past few months in Gaza have illustrated that Israel is acting contrary to its international law obligations, including those in terms of the Genocide Convention. South Africa has thus opted to resort to international judicial mechanisms, including at the International Criminal Court and the International Court of Justice, to seek justice for the people of Palestine. We reiterate that the international community cannot proclaim the importance of international law and the importance of the UN Charter in some situations and not in others, as if the rule of law only applies to a select few. For international law to be credible, it should be uniformly applied and not selective. Accordingly, on 29 December 2023, South Africa filed an application instituting legal proceedings at the International Court of Justice against Israel under the 1948 Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide,